Hi, I'm Simat and welcome to my project. This project is for the purpose of a course called the Creative Research Internship in my university. In this video, I'm going to give a brief description of my project and what you can basically expect from it, and I'm also going to respond to questions people ask me. What is the project? The project is a YouTube channel that will tell the story of unpopular African figures. Who is the project for? The target audience. So it is for Africans, especially new Africans, and basically anyone that is interested in learning about Black African history. Why I'm undertaking that project? A lot of young Africans don't know about the story of past African, like their ancestors, and for most, maybe they will know about the most popular one, but then there are other African figures that are just as important as those ones, and I think that it's important to know about them. There are a lot of lessons that you can learn from the stories from the past. Where and when? So the project is a YouTube channel, so there will be videos on YouTube for free, but then I will also make short videos that will be available on YouTube and Instagram and I think Facebook, and then later I will add them on TikTok because I've not created a TikTok account yet. Starting from this week, as you see this video, how? So I will create videos that will tell the story of the past African leaders, but I won't just tell their story because there are a lot of videos like that on the internet. So after I tell their story, I will talk about what you can learn from it. So maybe I talk about someone and the person was someone who had a lot of wisdom, who was very aware of like the world around him. He was aware of everyone's culture, something like that. While doing that project, I learned about adding caste symbols that are symbols from Ghana, but I don't think it's only from Ghana. Yeah, but there are many symbols from Ghana that have very interesting signification. So the Sankofa also have its symbols, and that is the one that me going back and learning from the story from the past. So I'll connect each story to one or two adding caste symbols. Yeah, that's it for the presentation of the project. Someone asked, are you sure I can't find videos of these African figures on YouTube? If at all, I was interested in knowing more about them. Maybe you will find videos about those African figures on YouTube, but then those videos kind of only tell their story, and they do not do a deep analysis of their story. So me, I'm doing a deep analysis of their story, and I'm going to tell you what you can learn from it. And since it is kind of an academic word, I will also talk to you about like what past authors have said about them and what are the limitations to those opinions they have about those people. How will we be able to access this video and your findings once they are complete? So there will be videos on the YouTube channel, and I'll be sharing it on the social media platform and all that. And after the videos, if you would like to access the actual research and writing I did, I think I will create a Google document or maybe a website where I will upload all of them. I think there are a lot of YouTube videos on African history. Maybe animated one will be more interesting to see. I want to add that I only research on African popular culture or any other culture when I need it for academics. The thing is, we have lost interest in it. What is the aim of knowing something you wouldn't use? Firstly, someone already gave me that idea of animating the story. Maybe that one will be in the future. As for now, I'm not planning to do animated video, but that's a good idea. And I'm not an animator, so I have to look for someone to do it. You said that you only look for those kind of videos where you have academics to do. This project is kind of to spark back the curiosity people can have about like knowing about from the past. You shouldn't just research about your past where you want to do an assignment or something like that. As I was saying before, I was not interested in that story. I have not even researched about it. We've always been taught about like the negative parts like slavery and colonization, resources were taken and all of that, but there's a positive part about how Africans went around the world and how they actually participated to how the world looks like right now. I discovered a lot of interesting things that I want to share with people. Maybe you won't be able to relate to it, and it's okay, but if I'm able to share that interest anybody else. The last question says, will the video be an original production or will work done by other people be used? I make research on the internet and I also did a lot of literature reviews. So the work will be supported by what past authors they wrote. It is not that like the story is in my mind. I have to make research about it and know about it so I can write the story of the person, and then I will analyze the story, like how the person was, get like the kind of thing we can learn from it. And then the part where I do the literature review is about taking what past authors have written about the person and then giving my opinion about it and giving the limitation to those. Lastly, there were suggestions about making the video short and unique so that it can hook the audience. So I will make long videos of 7 to 10 minutes. And then there will also be short videos, like 30-second videos. If in the short video I talk about African figures like in a summarized way and you are interested in knowing more about the people, the longer video will be available for you. I think this is the end of the video. Comment any thoughts you have about the project, and if you have any other questions you can comment it and I'll respond to all of that. Subscribe to the channel because one of my SMART goals was to reach 1K subscribers by the end of this year, this semester, this academic semester. So if you want to support the project, you can subscribe and share with your friends and family so that they can learn about African history.